Welcome back to Tom's Garage again. Good morning, good morning. Today, working on something I've never seen before. Wow. TOGO power. Little two-stroke. 50-to-1 mix. Cute little generator. GG1000, so it's probably a 1000 peak watts, 800 running watts. It's probably just big enough to run a head shaver. Cute little generator. All right, let's see here. They said it wouldn't crank. I asked him, I said, has it been sitting for a while? He said, yeah. So, yeah, it smells stale. Hope somebody didn't accidentally run straight gas through it. Let's do it. Let's do that. Carburetor's behind here. On there. Oh yeah, look at there. It looks like the carburetor's leaking. And I don't see an air filter. There's no air filter. No, there it is. I guess. Yeah, there's the intake, and I guess somewhere, I don't know. Okay. Let's see. To get to that carburetor, we're gonna have to pull this panel off. This is one piece. Well, yeah, it looks to me like we're going to have to take this whole cover off here. There's a couple of 10 millimeters. There's one there. I don't feel nothing behind that. Basically, that's all you got is just that and those two holding. Maybe we can slide that thing aside. Let's grab something. Let's grab a tool. Take this off. Oh. Oh. So we got the on-off switch here. You got two wires going to it, and then it appears. Oh, let's see. We got a plug there we can unplug. Back there. Two things here. And this whole panel ought to set aside except for this. What is that? What is that? And where is it going? That's probably a ground. Well, at least we take off, then at least we'll have to do. I believe we can get that thing apart without having to do that. Yeah, let's just try it. Let's see, we got that. Two bolts back there. Turn the fuel off. Let's get that line pulled off. Get this clamp spun around so I can grab it. There we go. just lost the clamp. Where'd the clamp go? There it is. I believe that we can just take that bowl off and drain what's in here. I believe. Yeah, that's stale. That's bad fuel. I'm just going to take and drain the tank and drain the bowl and just pour some fresh 50 to 1 in it. Clean the tank. It's going to depend on how bad the carburetor is. Wheel. Well, I'm missing the pan. Tell you what, let me turn this fuel off. Let's see, there's got to be an easier way to drain this tank. Because there's not a whole lot in it at all. I don't believe there's even enough to... No, it's not even... There's not even enough in here to actuate this thing. Wheel. Well, let's just grab a turkey baster. Because it's not flowing out of there fast enough. So just a little turkey baster. Let me raise the camera. It's kind of slow go using this, but there's not much in there. I'm gonna grab a little block and lean this thing over just a little bit. So all the fuel runs towards that end right there. That'll work. Let's see, if I take that loose, can I spin that thing around? We'll have to take this hose here off. I believe that's what we'll do. We'll just take that petcock off there and take the cockpit off. That way we can just let it drain like that. Instead of making a big old mess like we've been doing. There. That's a lot gooder. Yeah, that looks like some nasty fuel in there. Grab me a flashlight and look in there and see what we have left. It looks like it's completely empty. There's no rust. Yep, she's completely empty now. Okay, that's good. Blow a little air in this screen. That O-ring right there, back on there. Let me blow some air in that tank, make sure it's all out. Very good. Put this back on. All right. Okie dokie. Should have put this on first. Get that out of the way. Ooh, grab some rags. We have made a mess. Now we'll drain that bowl. Well, that carburetor can just slide right off now. Should we go ahead and pull the carburetor off? I think we ought to, because it's loose. It's just, I was thinking those, for some reason I was thinking those two bolts back here was holding it on, but it's not. It's just sitting on those bolts right there. Let me see if I can get the gasket off without hurting it. Here we go. Let's see, my only concern is getting that unhooked. Let's see, we're gonna gonna have to get them studs out to be able to get that off. We are. And something I don't really want to feel like getting into right there. Anyway. Just do it like that. All I want to do is get that bowl off and clean that bowl out. Get the bowl off, and that's going to be a 10 millimeter. Yep. It looks surprisingly clean to me. Everything is clean. I am going to take that jet right there off because this is sitting right out front. Let's do that. Make sure it's not clogged. Got to make sure we don't lose that float pin. It looks like it's sliding down a little bit. Let's grab something, make sure this is open. Well, let me grab me another pan. Messy, messy little job. Make sure you don't lose that float pin. Yeah, it's very clean. Very clean. I'm very satisfied. Get this main jet put back in it. Lay on over there, big boy. Get this thing started. Make sure you don't cross thread it. It's almost impossible to get to. Oh, well, there goes the float pin. It's all right. We'll just pull it out. It'll get out of our way anyway. Slide it closer to me. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to get this float back on there if we put this on there first. We're not. This has to be on first. So we'll just put this back on. Well, I tell you, this is almost ridiculous to try to get to. I want to get a bigger screwdriver, but it's not, the slit is not big enough. It is, it may help us with a bigger screwdriver. It keeps wanting to cock to one side. There we go. All right. All right, all right. All right, we got the float pin. back in there. There goes Mario Andretti. All right, the carburetor is drained. Fuel tank is drained. Fuel line is put back on. Nothing has been unplugged. Now we'll put the screw back in it. Plate back on it. All right. Now we'll put some fresh 50-to-1 in it. I just might mix a new batch. Hope I put enough in it. I'm sure it did. Give that just a second to settle on down. Clear the total. All right, let me move this block of wood and put my pump back over here on the hook. All right, now let's see. Fuel is on. Switch is on. I'll give it a choke. Half choke. I better didn't put enough fuel in it. Let me put a little more fuel in it. Give it another second to fill that bowl. All right. So I need to check that spark plug too. It looks pretty old. Well, we'll do that last. Switch is on, choke, fuel is on. Let me have choke it and make sure. Hit it with a little of that. We still have a carburetor problem. Yeah, we still got a carburetor problem. Still got a carburetor problem. I had to pull it all the way off. Pull it all the way off this time. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna have to take this thing apart. Just trying to avoid that, but I was. Let's see. Maybe we can just get away with unplugging the on-off button. Maybe that'll get us just enough to get it out of the way. Let's see, the black one goes on top. Ooh. Ah, I got you. Got you. All right, the black one was on top. Yep, that'll give us enough room to slide the carburetor off. And what we'll have to do is, I don't want to have to pull that off, but I guess I could. I'll just have to pull one of these studies out. I don't want to do that, but I guess we don't have much of a choice. Still wanted to come loose that one last little stud in there. Nope, it's not turning. It's not turning. It's not wanting to give it to us. Nope. That stud right there ain't wanting to. Let's take this fuel line back off. Forgot to do that. Yeah, there we go, we got it. We got it. We didn't have to pull it off. Let's see, get that spring out of there, get this off. All right. Let's take it over here to the plant. Well, we can't, we got too much stuff on the bench. Okay, let me get my last pair of pliers on over here. Oh, gotta get that jet back out of there before we pull this float off. It looked clean, but it had something in it somewhere. We'll see if that emulsion tube will come out. I don't believe it does. Nope. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got about 5 threads sticking through, so. Good flow there. I just kind of wonder if I didn't put that float back in there upside down. I bet I could have. But I could have. Let's clean this. Yeah, that's nice and open. Hang on to it, I'll make y'all jump. All right. Put that back on. Don't cross thread that. Get my screwdriver on it. Help us guide it. Right about there. Stick that back on for apparently no reason. Okay. Well. That's right. I think I do have it upside down. I'm doing too many carburetors, they're all blending in there. Can't go like that. Won't be able to open. I'm about to go back and watch the video again and see how this thing come apart. How many times have y'all had to do that? That's got to be how it goes. What did I just do with the needle? There it is. I could have had this put on wrong and just it wasn't letting fuel in the bowl. I believe that's probably what it is. But that's definitely not right. I believe I am putting it on upside down. How many of y'all out there hollering, W, it's upside down? By golly. There. There we go. And that should have went like that, but we can't do that yet because we got to put that jet back in it right there. And this can be the hard part because this thing is not wanting to cooperate. All right. Now we'll move over here. Let me raise the camera so y'all can see it a little better. The first thing we got to do is get this back on. Let's see, I'll hook the spring on there first and just shove that through there. And we'll take and hook that spring in this side, it's come out. There we go. Slide the gasket around. Well, I tell you, it's too quiet in here. I don't hear no birds chirping or nothing. Okay, we are not hooked up. That spring has come out. Grab my needle nose, see if we can get that back in there. There we go. There. Okay. Gasket. Gasket, gasket. Fill line, fill line. Hose clamp, hose clamp. Okay. Now we got to get this over, get the wires plugged back in the back of that, and we will be all right. Spin it around. Broke the end of it off. That ain't good. I gotta put a new end on it. Oh well. Well, it looks like I broke both of them. Oh well. I did. Now I gotta fix that. I did. Well, just weak, little weak spot. Let me hit pause. I'm gonna go find some terminals and put some new terminals on it. All right, new terminals. On there. Plug this one in there. All right, got them plugged in. Fuel line on. Everything's hunkered over. Here's the table again. Okay. Give that thing a few seconds to fill the bowl. Do we have the fuel turned on? Let me check. No, we don't. There we go. Switch is on. Choke. Turn that attic fan on. Good grief. What's a smoky little generator? Whew. Set that thing outside. Mercy. Look at that. Just gonna let it run and smoke. Let me hit pause while that thing just sits here and runs. Whew. Whew. Well, that thing sure was smoking. It quit smoking now. Let me turn that fan off. Oh, boy. Well, I have it where you can get to that screw very easy. Now I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm just gonna drain all the fuel back out of the tank and drain it back out of the carburetor and give it back to them dry. That's why I make this video. That's why I video every generator, show it works and runs. Yep, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see, we'll turn the fuel off. Grab that muffler. There it is. Let's see. I think the best thing to do, put the gas light back on right now. Let's see, turn the fuel off. Take your Phillips head screwdriver in the pan. tell you, they don't make it where you can get to that thing easy at all. Yeah, we're gonna have to take his panel back off. That's fine. This time we'll just pull the panel back. Just pull that panel back. Take that little drain plug out. Well, there really ain't no good way to do this. Turn the fuel on. And just let it drain. Let it all drain. Well, I'm gonna take the petcock back out of it. That's what I'll do. Grab me a little piece of board. All right. Okay. And that's all you do. You just drain the bowl, drain the fuel tank back out, blow a little air Good to go. We'll just pop this back on. Whop it off and tell the man to come get it. And that's all you do. All right, boys and girls, thanks for watching another Tom Dummy video. Love y'all, take care of each other, man. We will catch y'all on the next one.